Good afternoon. Today we're going to be doing our presentation on diabetes, health, wellness, and promotion. I'm Rebecca Farad, Elisa Bacco, Gerard, Pierre, Jean, Kevin Eugene, Willie Johnson, and Janae Thomas. So the reason why we chose to do this project or this program is because we were assigned to the Asian American population in the zip code 94105, which is San Francisco, California. And the reason for this program is basically because 1 in 4 Asian Americans don't know that they have diabetes mellitus, and we want to bring awareness to that. So in the zip code, 43% of people are Asian American or identify as Asian American. And so throughout the program, we're going to discuss our goal, which is to reduce the prevalence of diabetes mellitus in this population and spread awareness of it and promote healthy behaviors. So we're going to start off by going through the objectives, which is defining diabetes mellitus, discuss ways to increase awareness of diabetes mellitus and the impact it has on the community, identify ways to improve wellness and prevent it, as well as our goal for the program and the impact our program will have. So a little bit about diabetes mellitus is there's 2 different types, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is generally associated with a lack of insulin production, and it's not preventable, and it also has an early onset. Whereas type 2 is associated with insulin resistance, and it is preventable. So while our program is geared towards anyone with type 2 with diabetes, we're specifically catering it towards those with type 2 diabetes because we want to prevent the onset of it. And our program is actually geared towards those who are 19 to 64. So some ways that we're going to increase awareness and improvement in the community is through showing people that they're sugar-free or low sugar labels. And that means that the label has less than 0.5 grams of sugar, and then also incorporating a high fiber diet. So having food items that have more than 3 milligrams of fiber. And then also we're going to promote World Diabetes Day, which is November 14th of 2019. And to increase awareness, there's something called Blue Fridays, which every Friday in the month of November, people wear blue, which is the international color of diabetes, to show their support for those with diabetes. And then in addition, to improve wellness, we're going to promote follow-up with their physicians, adherence to medications, and a healthy lifestyle, and then also talk about prevention through diet and exercise.
Here are our SMART goals. The first one, being specific, is reduce the prevalence of diabetes and improve lifestyle habits such as diet and exercise of the Asian population in the zip code 94105 within the next 6 months to start getting some type of feedback.
Next we have the measurable. We'll start with fasting glucose. The A1C, which is a more accurate measurement because it takes the amount of glucose over a month time. After the patient is placed on a healthy diet, we could test the LDLs, HDLs, and triglycerides. We can do a glucose tolerance test. If any kidney disease are associated or is a comorbidity with diabetes, we could test for the creatinine clearance, the bond, and serum creatinine levels.
Next is attainable. To accomplish this goal, one should have a low carbohydrate diet to avoid sugar food to help maintain the blood sugar. And one thing is, since those people in this area, they are working classes, they could afford a smartphone where they could download the apps that could track the diet, that could help them maintain their sugar level.
And next we have the realistic goals. So basically these goals are achievable through a combination of diet and exercise. So setting a few smaller goals at a time is more desirable and achievable. And factors such as eating goals and physical activity goals should also be made into play. These goals should also be small and obtainable. A few examples of an eating goal for this population would be, instead of having like dessert for dinner, after dinner, they can switch to a more nutritional option such as an apple at least 3 times throughout the week. An example of an exercise goal would be at least 4 to 3 times throughout the week. They can complete 30 minutes of exercise. An An example of exercise that they can do is Tai Chi. And according to the New England Journal of Medicine, Tai Chi has been shown to reduce the prevalence of diabetes by 60%.
Next is the time bound. Once all these goals have been set, we have a time bound of 6 to 8 months with initial feedback from the populace.
According to the American Diabetes Association 2019 guidelines, we specifically chose lifestyle because our topic is health, wellness, and promotion, basically encouraging the patient to take care of their own health instead of a pharmacist or doctor telling them what to do. According to the guidelines, we have first, someone that already is pre-diabetic is for them to maintain 7% weight loss and also to do some type of moderate or intensive physical activity. Whereas somebody that's high risk that has a family history of diabetes or is type 2 is more with reduced calorie and exercise. So, our program is Get Fit and Do Tai Chi to fight diabetes. Pretty much what this program is to do is to increase awareness of diabetes and promote healthy behaviors. So we would do this in any setting, retail, hospital. We would set up a bulletin board which pretty much would say what diabetes is and how to prevent it. Then we would have snacks from whatever place that we're in or store like Target. We would place specific snacks in there for them for healthy options at a cheap price. Then we would also go out into the community, specifically in San Francisco, 94105. They have plenty of grocery stores around the area where you can place up, and of course with the owner's permission, to also give information out to the community. And the specific reason why we chose Tai Chi is because it's a traditional form of Chinese exercise. So it's something different from people just telling you to go to the gym and yoga. The need for this is very important because for prevention, people usually test for diabetes if you have a BMI of 25 or greater, or in the Asian population greater than 23. But the issue is the majority of Asian Americans are under that. So that's why we need this program. For the cost savings and the cost of this program will be $3,000 a month. That would include the retail, the Tai Chi, the demonstration guides, and that would save up to $2,000 to $7,000 because for hospitalization for diabetes is approximately $5,000 to $10,000. Now you're thinking that's a lot of money because the participants would have to pay $60. But the household average in this population is $200,000. So $60 for your health isn't that bad.
Next, we're going to go over the role of the pharmacist. The pharmacist will have a big role with patient care because the patient won't always have access to the physician, so they'll probably have more contact with the pharmacist. So one of the roles would be to educate the Asian population about the prevalence of diabetes mellitus in the community. The pharmacist can counsel on appropriate diet and exercise routine to complement medication management and treating diabetes. The appropriate diet should compose of low-carb diet. It should avoid sugar-sweetened beverages, trans fat, white bread, pasta, and rice, fruit-flavored yogurt, sweetened breakfast cereals, flavored coffee drinks, honey, dried fruit, and packaged snack foods. A high-fiber diet is also recommended for our patients with diabetes. The pharmacist can counsel patients on how to correctly use their glucometer. So, if the patient is having issues at home with that, they can bring that in, ask to see a pharmacist, and they can counsel them on that.
Okay, so by using these methods listed on the slide, it will help advance the welfare of the people that are at risk by transforming it into a proactive approach that is focused on the health prevention rather than just illness. Once this is effectively managed, it can be turned into an engaging empowerment of the people.
The outcome to be achieved is reduce the prevalence of diabetes mellitus, less hospitalization, complication, and healthy diet. One thing, if the population, one of those people in the population kind of overweight, they could try a keto diet, which means their body use the fat rather than sugar for main energy sources.
Okay, and to prevent neuropathy and cardiovascular disease, this is the importance of our program.
Thank you, and this is all
cut it off.